Hello, and a very warm welcome to Unleashing Your Inner Dragon. Talks on Bruce Lee, psychology, philosophy, and the paths of personal liberation. In this talk, I want to spend some time focusing on a very key element of Bruce Lee's teachings that has become very famous. So famous that his daughter Shannon, when she wrote her book on her father and his way of life, titled her book, Be Water, My Friend. The concept of being like water is a major part of how people often understand Bruce. It's a quote that's very common to see in books and talks on Bruce, etc. And it has a lot of merit. Being like water automatically gives you this fluidity, this ability to flow. And that's what Bruce was talking about when he said, be water, my friend. He wasn't talking about water in terms of being like a stagnant pond. No, it's about, as Bruce said once, you got to keep on flowing. And running water never grows stale. So it's about movement. It's about flow. And of course, there is a whole psychology called flow, which is about being very attuned to your present. It's about being very much in the moment and being in what you're doing, not separate from what you're doing. You're in what you're doing so much that you merge with it and become one with it. So, yeah, the water analogy makes sense. But I want you to think that actually there's more to this that hasn't really been touched upon. And that is water has the ability to transform, to change its form. You see, below a certain temperature, 32 Fahrenheit, 0 centigrade, it becomes ice. Completely different. Completely different. And being ice gives it another power, because it was the power of being ice that allowed water to sink the Titanic. Water on its own wouldn't do this. Ice could. So this transformation from the flowing, from the fluid to the solid, is also something that we can think about in our lives as well. Sometimes in life we do flow, we are flexible, we are movable, and we adapt, and that's fine. But maybe there's times in your life when you need to transform and become solid, immovable, fixed, or rigid. And then at the other end of the scale, at 100 degrees C, I think 212 Fahrenheit, I think, water transforms again. To all intents and purposes, it disappears. It becomes steam, a new name, but it disappears. And again, this can be a valuable life lesson. Are there times in life, maybe in a conflict situation, where you just need to disappear? Poof, gone. That's something worth thinking on. So yes, for most of the time, water is water. But there are times when it becomes solid and when it disappears. So water actually holds 3 unique powers, not one. And it's this ability to transform, to change its form, its structure, that is so important. So, yes, the Bruce Lee message of be water, my friend, is very powerful, but you can expand this teaching and see it in an even bigger fashion, in an even broader way. Thank you for watching.